flying together, Victoria.
Oh my God. We made flight happen.
Whew. I'm back in Michigan, and it's summertime, and it's hot, and it's beautiful. I'm not checked out to fly any of the flight school airplanes here, but that's okay because OpenAirplane makes renting an airplane as easy as renting a car.
Ooh, am I allowed to swear on the YouTube?
I think so.
All right.
I have a bleep button.
Yeah, so Rod texted me and was like, hey, you're in town, I'm in town, let's go flying. And I was just kind of like, all right, sure, but in what? And then it took me a second. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm talking to the OpenAirplane guy.
So here's what's happening. Last night I booked a Cessna 172 with G1000 avionics on OpenAirplane.com, and this morning the reservation was confirmed. Meeting my friend Victoria, who's working on her flight instructor certificate back home in Maryland, but she's visiting her family pretty much the same time I'm visiting my family here in Michigan. So we're gonna just fly the airplane. It's okay. The Universal Pilot Checkout from OpenAirplane gives me access to the same make, model aircraft all across the country, including resetting the clock on my flight review and earning me a discount on my renter's insurance. It's pretty cool.
Waterford, Pine Knob, Lake Orion.
Oh, sure.
Right there.
Okay. So we'll do this is we'll just go direct to Pine Knob, or right at Lake Orion, go circle around,
Perfect.
come back.
That works.
I think that'll be a fun flight.
Pontiac ground, Cessna 23676 at Hangar 2 over at Crosswinds with Quebec. Ready to taxi with Northwest departure.
Okay, we're clear left. We're clear right.
Clear right. I love Fifi. My grandpa was like, came up here the other day to tour it. And I was like, oh, was it, because he said it, you know, it was B-29. I was like, oh, was it Fifi? That's a stupid name for a plane.
Your old stomping grounds.
I know, it feels so unfamiliar now. Pontiac Tower, Cessna 23678 is holding short of 27 left. Ready to depart. We're going to go to the northwest towards Pine Knob, Lake Orion area.
Cessna 678, Pontiac Tower, nodal area go, traffic citation 3 mile final, correction Hawken 3 mile final, right turn on course approved, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff.
No delay, clear for takeoff, 27 left, right turn out approved.
All right, watch this.
Oh, watch me do my work.
No delay, you'll get no delay.
I always notice when someone says no delay, I start talking faster.
It doesn't help.
It doesn't. It's just like, okay, no delay in talking, no delay in taxiing.
All right, power set, forward. Pumps are green, pressures are green.
Green.
Accelerating. There's our rotate. Up the brakes, positive rate, gear up. Hey, we're flying together, Victoria.
Oh my God. We made flight happen.
All right, looking for 300 feet of pattern altitude, and we'll make our turn to the northeast.
Cessna 678, show you going to Pine Knob or to the northwest.
Sorry, we're going to go over to Pine Knob and then over to Lake Orion area and then come back with you. 678.
Cessna 678, roger, right turn on course approved.
Right turn approved, thanks, 678.
I think that was it. You just want us off the runway center line before you cleared that guy?
Oh, that makes sense.
This is cool.
Oh, I remember everything around here. I used to be able to like guide us to my parents' house, no problem.
Now we have GPS for that.
Well, I always look for the, there's a big squiggly lake.
Peninsula.
And then a smaller lake with a water tower.
Left at Lima, contact ground point 9er.
Ah, there we go. Air conditioning.
Conditioning is good. All right, we're on course for Pine Knob.
I want you to see it on the way back. There's a giant flamingo floaty. It's huge down on that lake.
Cool.
Bright pink.
Why did I just flash Paul Harrop putting himself on the... Why did that just go through my head?
I love Paul. That was a fun photo.
Somehow, in my mind, big flamingo floaty means Paul.
I could see him on one. You know, this conversation could go on YouTube, and we're like, Paul, listen, just see if someone's name pops up.
Might have name dropped you.
Paul on a pink flamingo.
Hilarious. Text your grandpa and say, hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say, look up. So we're close.
Alright, we've got one target at our altitude.
Looking.
At about 11 o'clock. That guy. Back our way. It looks like he's going to deconflict these days.
Fly right traffic, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, caution.
Favorite thing in the G1000, press to sync. Instead of twisting the heading knob around, you just push that.
What does that mean? It follows.
So here's your heading bug.
Okay.
And you can, twist it around.
Yep.
But if you just press it.
Oh, put it where you are.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Contact you toward departure.
Oh, there's a bigger lake. There's a blue water tower. Yeah, that's it right there. That's my parents' lake. There's like,
North of that.
Yeah, right here. It's gonna be right below us in a bit. Cause that's like Orion. See all this squiggly stuff? Head for that. See that blue water tower? If we head there and then turn right around the lake, I can. Ooh, am I allowed to swear on the YouTube?
I think so.
All right.
I have a bleep button.
Actually, let's just like look really angry, and then like just put a lot of beeps in it.
Right.
They're like, what the hell did Victoria and Rod do?
I joke all the time that R2-D2, must have a really foul mouth.
That's true.
Because he's getting bleeped the whole movie. All right, bring the power back to Lake 20.
Yeah, so see where all that green moss is on the far side of this lake we're right over?
Yeah.
There's a nice big house with a pool in the backyard.
Nice.
My parents are next door to it. So that's my lake I grew up on. And I'd boat from over there to my friend who lives on this cove over there.
Oh, cool.
And that's how growing up was. The life of Victoria. A Piper Cub used to land on here on floats.
Oh, I bet.
Apparently people on our lake scared him off, told him he can't do that.
Aww.
But a guy lands on this one too, so.
Archer 89 cell number 1, runway 27 right, clear to land.
I think if I lived out here, I'd get myself a seaplane rating for sure.
You have to. Oh, you have to get it anyway. It was so much fun.
Haven't done this in a while.
Fart around.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd go play in the islands and boat to those and
All right.
pick golf balls up that people threw in the lake.
Right.
Catch turtles. Oh, so you go to Maryland, you don't have all this blue.
Right. Do one more turnaround.
Yeah, I want to get a selfie with my lake.
Nice. All right, I'm going to break off just to
Yep, go for it.
avoid this guy. Nope.
He's going me. There he is.
Turn right at Kilo.
I like to use a 500-foot
No, that's smart.
deflect. And if we're going to cross the swords, I know that we're not going to smack into each other. So look at all this activity that's just over here that's popped up near Troy. And you can see the rain.
Make it rain. Yeah, we're lucky we got up. Look at all this. Ugh.
Yeah, we had this nice little area of clear, but either way, it was not going to work out to do anything real cross country.
Hey, at least we did something.
We did.
To get on a boat there. Oh, that guy just wiped out. The Chrysler building.
Yeah. My own stomping grounds.
You used to work there?
I worked for an advertising agency. I worked on Jeep and Chrysler.
Oh, my dad worked there.
So that was my...
How do you have all this history with all these people I know?
Detroit's a small town.
It is. All right, we are 23678. And we're on tower still?
Yeah, we're still on the tower.
All right. Pontiac Tower, Cessna 23678 is 11 miles northeast inbound. I think I keep breaking up.
23678, Pontiac Tower, ident, report 2 miles northeast, right base, runway 27 right.
Everything's real and towering up there.
Yeah, like I said, can't go that way or you can't go that way. Nothing to do. Yeah, can't go toward the Bravo. We got our
little circle of safety.
Our little tour.
Tour of Lake Orion.
Okay with that.
Wind 250 at 10.
I think I can manage that. That's the great thing about when you do make that transition to flight instructor. The airplane becomes voice controlled. It's like flying by Siri.
Turn right.
By Alexa. Right rudder.
Make a...
Turn right at Kilo, runway.
Seatbelts, seat backs. Fuel selector is both.
You got that?
Mixture rich.
Done.
Landing light.
On.
Flaps as required.
Right.
There's our distance on this thing.
Oh, right here. See what I mean?
Oh,
there's important information right on the top of the primary flight
and it's tiny.
We're at 5.6. I just want to say thank you to Crosswinds Aviation for letting us borrow the plane today. Really happy that you're part of Open Airplane, and it was a lot of fun to fly today with you. All right, bugging the runway heading. Field in sight. We're setting up for a right base for 27 left. Left side.
Left now.
Left side, clear to land. Once you train at an airport that's got parallel runways, it becomes such an ingrained part of your flying.
Well, they used to do dual towers too. So if you're coming from that direction, you'd use one tower frequency and this direction another.
That's not confusing at all.
Yeah, it was nuts. But it was a cool environment to train in. I'm just not used to it anymore.
Bird. Back up the left side. Good. First notch of flaps. Crosswind out of the left.
Archer 890 hotel, fly right traffic, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Fly right traffic, clear for takeoff on 27 right, 890 hotel.
There's the glide slope. I knew I'd get to it eventually.
We made it red.
Actually, directly across one now.
Pontiac Tower, Cessna 7608 Fox, 8 miles southeast with Oscar.
Close to those numbers. Thought you were going to go, whoa,
report
numbers.
2 miles southeast, left base, runway 27 left.
2 miles southeast, 27 left. 08 Fox.
This will be our
678, turn left at Charlie 7 and taxi to Charlie to midfield.
Left at Charlie 7 and Charlie midfield. 678.
Right, clear left.
Clear right.
Left turn parking.
All right, flaps are up.
What's up?
Trim is neutral. Lights as required.
On.
Speedo heat off.
Off.
Taxi clearance. We already had it.
I think I can maneuver it right back to where it was.
I'll watch your wing here.
Thank you.
You're good.
I'm driving a lot more. I don't bring the plane I have access to on long cross countries like this from Maryland to Michigan. And finally I was like, all right, I get why this is so cool. Like, I'm finally down with the Open Airplane checkout because I could come up and visit family and come here and rent a 172. And man, it was easy. We just showed up, checked in, hop in the plane and went. So you don't even need like a checkout with anyone, which, you know, that's a lot of time and money when I'm only here for a long weekend. So it was really cool to fly over my house again and yeah, enjoy the skies around Pontiac. Yeah, it's been a while and it's fun. It's kind of funny because where you like learn to fly kind of feels like home and you miss it. So it was kind of nice like pulling up to here. I was like, had a bunch of memories coming in and remembering the runways. But then, you know, I came in feeling all tough, but then they changed the frequencies on me and I didn't remember all the taxiways. So I was like, oh, it has been a while. So I've had that channel for years. But now I'm finally having more content and flying more and playing around with 360 video. Oh, thanks for inviting me. Thanks to Open Airplane and Crosswinds Aviation.